All right, hey team. Okay, so the process of fulfillment is relatively important in the sense of you just know the order of what's going on. As far as the manager goes, the ultimate goal for them is to see the entire communication cycle, everything that's taking place. We're going to be using several different things, but one is through Front App. Front App is going to be our texting service, has two numbers in it. The second piece that we'll be using is a chat bot inside of the membership portal. So both of those will be watched by the manager as well as the email account for Body Red's Best Self, just to make sure that nothing is being missed or gets by us. So we just, again, don't want people to feel like we're neglecting them, and we're trying to create these checks and balances in there. The accountability coach will be using the number from Front App to communicate with all clients that are all potential prospects that are going through the 6-week challenge. They're going to be using the weigh-in sheets so that every week they can see whether or not the person has, one, on Monday done their weigh-in. Did they lose weight? Did they stay the same? Did they gain weight? And then giving them some advice or helping them along the way and answering any questions that they might have to get to the results that we're looking for. Again, the ultimate goal is to get them the results because they're more likely to stay with us. The accountability coach will also be using MindBody to track whether or not they did actually do the 3 visits per week. Again, part of this whole thing is accountability. And if we can manage saying, hey, I see that you missed out on X date, this would be a great way to make sure that accountability, our level of accountability, is going to the next level. So they use MindBody to figure that out and check to make sure that people are actually signing in for the classes that they said that they'd be doing. They can also do it through a message on the Front App. The last part is the sales leader will be in charge of making sure communication for the right after the initial check-in, meaning like we basically did orientation, they started with their groups, and the sales leader is there to do that customer service check-in. Hey, how was your first workout? Hey, how are you liking the challenge so far? And that happens between the first and the second week. Then in the second week, we're preparing for a halfway check-in. So email goes out about the mandatory halfway check-in. Then another email goes out right before it. You're scheduling all of them to come in for the halfway check-in. And then it goes into, after they finish the halfway check-in, you go right into your final layouts and scheduling that, because the after pictures are so important for this. So there'll be a team that's set aside to do the after pictures and the layouts, figuring out who did beat the challenge and who didn't. So that's the 3 kind of ways. Manager is going to oversee the whole picture and make sure nothing slides through. If any real big problems come up, the manager will take care of those. The accountability coach is using weigh-in sheets and MindBody to really hold a high standard of accountability, again, reaching out as much as they can. Make sure these people really feel like we're on them and we're pushing them through to the end line. Sales leader is in charge of all of the internal communication, meaning from right when they sign up, how are things going, to halfway check-in, to final way out schedule. All right, guys. Thank you.